turn the pressure up in the postseason. So let's see how he handles things early.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. And the tight end goes in motion left.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. 6. Mendo. Let's go.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Cook following the penalty, and he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. Running forward, here's Cook, and he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let them know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory. Be aggressive. Man open left side. It's Williams. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like that.
Touchdown Raiders! Mecole Hardman from 6 yards away. And the Raiders will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by Nevis is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, his throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown! Devin Duvernay. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally drove,
there he goes left side. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. You talk about rookies having big statistical years. He had a boatload of these in the regular season, more than one per game, and now he has his first here in the playoffs.
And it shows off his big playability, too, because we saw this quite a bit in college, and it certainly continued here at the next level. Another explosive play for a guy who's made them all season long.
Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is going to come up empty here as they stop him short of the goal line. And this will remain a one-score game as the lead holds at 7. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
USC on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here's Herbert.
44-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
But they run the option here on 1st and 10. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Jaguars.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And they'll run with Etienne. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Once more, Etienne. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne. A 3-yard touchdown run. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And
it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. On 2nd and 7, Lance. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Only able to gain a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Lance now on 1st down. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 41-yard line.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Throw fighting Thornton over the middle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Lance now on 1st down. They'll fire one downfield for Fant.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Noah Fant,
32 yards.
And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. As the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, when the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Etienne up the middle.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Open man is Duvernay. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
On first down, it's Herbert.
He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On second down, a run with Etienne.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the counter, Etienne.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Second and 3 from the 9. And they'll go again with Etienne.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll run with Etienne.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. On 4th down, Herbert. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. On 1st down, Lance setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 13-yard line.
They'll give to Cook on the read option.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Are we ready?
Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. They got his man complete.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
66 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run with Cook. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, no steal. Check, smash. Faster, faster. Set.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep.
And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 14. First down, Jacksonville.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Herbert now. Targets Lamb on the comebacker. Pass is complete.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. Hard to believe his 1st catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Complete to Jalen Waddle. A gain of 21 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Herbert throwing again. Touchdown, Jaguars!
Jalen Waddle,
23 yards for the touchdown.
and the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Rosas good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. Now a play fake. Lance.
He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jameson Williams.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. An extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Herbert. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Let's go. Clock, 10.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. But normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter. But the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop.
And that's why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Raiders!
Jameson Williams
Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Raiders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. An extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And the Raiders have got him. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage. And that time they get him down.